What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video on the channel. We're here to do a build on this WRX STI. So obviously in the Let's Play that I have going on the channel right now, we do need an off-road car, but this is more of a video on its own where I do a build on a car. I thought I'd do the STI because I thought it would be a really fun little off-road car to do a build on. So I chose this one as well, the Hawkeye, because I kind of prefer it to the newer hatch, whatever it's called. I don't even know. I don't really care, to be completely honest. Either way, this is the car we're going to be doing a build on. I will be changing the performance of it as well. I've been trying to level up as much as I possibly can in my own time, just so I can unlock some more things. So we'll see what this thing will be like afterwards. I may even engine swap it to a little Porsche engine, maybe, perhaps. I don't really know, but as you can see, we've unlocked a bunch of different types of engines here. We can put a V6 in it, we could put a flat 6 in it. I mean, I could literally just do like a nice Porsche engine in this thing, but I think, or a V8 even. So yeah, we have a bunch of different types of engines that we can mess around with and add onto this thing. Obviously, this is a standard one here, 2.5 liter. 2.5 liter flat for the boxer engine. So yeah, I may add a little Porsche engine into this thing just to make it a little bit more interesting. But we'll see. We'll see. It does cost a lot of money to do so. So we'll see at the very end exactly what I'm going to be able to do with this car. So customization, let's start off with the visual customization, and then we'll change some stuff on this. Let's see what we can get this to look like. I think we're going to go full rally spec with this thing. So yeah, I think let's just start slapping stuff on, and let's see what we get to see. We're pretty much see what we get here. There you go. So full Subaru. This is a preset kit, right? So for the front end, oh, it changes the whole thing. It's a whole body kit for this thing. So I think, so it changes the splitter, the rear bumper, the front bumper, the roof, the exhaust, the rear fender, the front fender, and the wing mirrors. It only costs 16.5k, but like I said, we're gonna go full rally spec with this thing. I like the whole wide body thing with it. I think that looks really good, and I think now afterwards we can also change our parts. Either way, that is a big intake that I can't really tell if it actually does anything or not. Well, it may do. But yeah, we can have some fog lights. If we go with the standard one, we just have some more vents pretty much on the front. But if we do this, the Alchemist kit, we can get a little bit of extra fog lightage happening there, which I might go ahead and do that because I feel like it might make it a little bit more interesting. As for the headlights, since we are turning this thing into a rally car, I don't really want to go ahead and smoke the headlights. It just doesn't make sense for me to do that. Counters, can't do anything there. Windows, tint them. Don't really care for the window tints for the moment. I like the lifted suspension as well. I think it looks really good. Or the raised, I guess, arches, because now it just looks like it's lifted. As for the side skirts, we can't really change anything here. The rear fenders, we can't change anything here either. For the trunk lid, we can change the trunk lid. I mean, we either get a detachable one. Yeah, I mean, that's the only one that we can put on, the standard one or the detachable one. The wing is exactly the one I wanted on, so that's perfectly fine. I don't really want to go ahead and change it to anything else. Obviously, we can add some different things to it, but I think that is perfectly fine with that. The diffuser, we can have the one that's on now, or we can change it to a couple of other ones. The carbon diffuser. See, again, I kind of like the one that we have on now. I like that the exhaust is on this side, even though it's not. It's actually on the other side. I do, however, want a slightly larger pipe for this thing, so maybe the tilt offset actually looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. The upwards tilted pipe, I'm not gonna go with the twin pipes because it just looks stupid, but the upwards tilted Speed Hunters pipe, is it that one? This one right here, that looks really good. So we're slapping that on. As for our taillights, smoke them if we really wanted to. We go full LED with them if I really wanted to, but they just don't. I'm not a big fan of the full LED kit. I'm not gonna lie. Rear cannons, can't do anything there. Then we have our roof that we can change on this thing, which is kind of interesting. I like that. I like the little antennas and everything that we have on the roof of this thing. Obviously, we can go back to the standard one here, or we can have the Speed Hunters one, which just pretty much blocks up the whole rear window. I kind of like this though. It's the full rally spec with the antennas and everything. I'm kind of digging it. I think I might keep that. Even the rally mirrors look really good on this thing. I mean, we have a bunch of different ones that we can have on, but I kind of like the little tiny rally mirrors on it. Even these ones are fine. Even these ones are fine. Or these, the Speed Hunters one, which are very small. But like the fully proper rally mirrors that we can have on this thing are really good. As for our wheels, I think, again, if we go full rally spec, maybe, is there any specific BBSs, like rally spec BBS? No, there isn't. I think we might have to go with some Aussies. I think we might have to go with either some Oz or some 1552s on this thing. I think that will make this thing look a little bit more like a rally car. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna try to see if I can find a good set of wheels for this thing. I actually didn't really know that there weren't any Oz wheels in this game. That's very, very weird. That's really, really weird. I honestly thought that there were gonna be some Oz wheels in this game. There aren't any. So I think the 5052s would suit this thing quite a lot. Again, we're going with full rally spec on this thing. Even these like rotiform wheels, because they sort well, not really, because the center offset is a little bit, I guess, off. But yeah, so 5052s. I think we'll go with the standard. Where are they? Very specific ones. These ones here. So we'll put these on for the front and the rear. I still like the Subaru parts on the on those or the Subaru text on the brake caliper, so we're gonna keep those on. As for our tires, since we're gonna go with some rally spec tires, I guess some off-road tires would suit this thing quite well. Which we went past there for a second. We could go full white wall on this thing. I'm not gonna do that. So we'll go with these tires right here that we have, and yeah, good spec on these. Don't mind that. Now to go to the rear wheels, do the exact same thing. Okay. Now that we have all of that done, I kind of need to find a paint for this. A nice little wrap for this car I think would be very, very nice. Let's go into community and see what people have created for this, because there has to be, yeah, I was about to say there has to be some proper rally spec. Oh, it just looks really, really good. It just does suit it as well. This one's a little bit off with the paint. What about this one? What's this look like? It doesn't look too bad. I feel like it's a little bit too curvy, isn't it? I can't tell. Like this one seems a little bit more. I don't even know, to be completely honest. I think the ones at the start are the best ones. Like this one here, for example. Is it? It looks it looks decent. The logo looks really, really good and all that. Is it perfectly mirrored? Yeah, it is. Yeah, the logo looks really good. All the little sponsors and everything look really, really good on this thing. I think this suits it a lot. So I may keep this design on as well. As for our wheels, I mean, technically we should go with the blue and gold. I might leave them silver just the way they are for the moment, and we'll see what that's like. But our stance, again, lifted as high as possible. We're not going to change anything there. As for our exhaust sound, we're not going to do anything there for the moment, since we are going to turn this thing into a fully spec'd out rally car. And when we're going to do a fully spec'd out rally car with a Porsche engine in it, so there you go, 225 grand for this upgrade. But it pops it all the way up to 218. I don't really know what we're gonna do. I mean, I don't have enough money for this. I honestly don't have enough money to be able to slap all this on. As far as suspension, I think is gonna be kind of important to have some good suspension on this thing. So I'm gonna go with, should we go with rally suspension? I don't know if I should go with rally or speed cross suspension. I don't know which one's better for this. Obviously we have some showcase suspension. I'm not gonna do anything there with that. We'll go with rally spec. I have to experience, see what that's like as well. As for our brakes, I do have a set of brakes. Are just chilling there. As for our tires, we'll go with some off-road tires. Is there like specific rally tires that we could add on this thing? I mean, you could change the tires, off-road tires. Yeah, we do have rally tires that we can add on this thing, so let's do that. Our grip goes down, but obviously this might be because obviously it's gonna go down on the road. But in the actual game itself, I think we should be good to go. Our clutch will get our acceleration. I can't speak. Our acceleration will be a lot faster than that. Our drivetrain as well. We have Elite Plus. We can go some 8-speed. Again, this may help our acceleration, all that sort of stuff as well. As for our differential, I don't have enough money to buy a differential for this thing. I can't believe I ran out of money. I legitimately cannot believe I ran out of money for this thing. We can get this thing to be so fast. Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna go do a race or a couple races, and then I'll come back and I'll buy the rest of the parts, okay? Because I don't really like just half-ass building this thing, and I pretty much just ran out of money. So I'll be right back. I'll do a race, and I'll get some more cash, and I'll come back and do this thing. Right, so I'm back. 100 grand later, I am back. So let's start putting stuff onto this thing. Let's try to finish this thing off at the moment. So I think
I think the rally differential may be good for this thing. I mean, the track differential will do that, but the rally one, I think we'll get that, and then it'll be like right in the corner, I guess. Other than that, I think everything else here is bought. Now I just have to sort of upgrade the power onto this thing. So let's... I don't know how many parts I could actually add on. No, let's turbo it, first of all. Let's do single turbo. We'll bring it up to 252 performance points, or whatever they call it in this game. Right now, 639 horsepower. Potential horsepower, 1017. 0 to 100 is a 2.87. Very, very good. Top speed, 280 kilometers per hour, which again, very, very good. As for our NOS, we can go ahead and upgrade that a little bit as well. I think we'll go with three pound tanks, because that'll help us out, you know, sprinting, going off the line a little bit faster. I still don't have enough money to be able to fully upgrade this. Like, it's so hard to make money in this game. Well, it's not hard to make money in this game, it just takes a while to make money in this game. But yeah, we can definitely get this thing to be, at the very least, I mean, I can add the super plus parts on it, because I have extra ones of those. I mean, we could just do that, instead of just add, yeah, you know what, let's just do that. We'll add that on. Again, super plus parts, we'll just add those on to this thing, because I think I can do it for pretty much every single thing here. If I can get this thing to level 300 for performance, I am pretty much sorted. I think I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay, I guess we're pretty much done. I guess we can still buy like one more part here. We can get this to 282. Is it just the same for everything else? Yeah, it just brings everything up to 282. So this is a 700 horsepower car, by the way. What we're building here, 700 horsepower, 0 to 100 in 2.67 seconds. I think it's fine the way it looks. Let's go out, we'll drive it. I'm gonna do one event, obviously the only one that I actually have unlocked for this thing, because I haven't done any off-road or rally events, since I just literally don't have, I didn't have a rally car pretty much up until this point. So let's go ahead, take this thing out. What does it sound like? It sounds like a Porsche. That's a lot of wheel spin for a car that's all-wheel drive. It also accelerates very quickly. It's a bit of a boat on the road, but that's perfectly fine. So there is, like I said, only one event, I think, which is somewhere down here. Where is it exactly? Here it is, right here. Again, we're gonna be racing against level 160s, but we'll try it out anyway. We're gonna be on the beach, driving around with this thing, so we'll see what it's like. Because obviously the last time we had to use someone else's car, if I remember correctly, when we ended up doing this race. So yeah, let's get cracking with this thing and see what it's like. It's a quick car, I'm not gonna lie. It actually is a very, very quick car. I mean, it does have, what, 700 horsepower. So I didn't really expect anything less, but... Oh my god, that's sick! Usually in this game, when you take out any of your like normal cars off-road, they slow down so much. This thing just absolutely demolishes everything in its path. That's actually kind of sick. We have a Defender, we have a C63 AMG, we have a Raptor. What's that, an old Volvo? 242. And there's something up the front there as well. Oh, we got another Subaru. Okay, so I'm gonna get, like, I'm just gonna say that's gonna be our biggest rival here. Well, actually none of them are gonna be any of our rivals, because I forgot that these guys are only like level 160. Speed-wise, it doesn't slow down too much after it hits the jumps and it lands again. This is a quick car, especially off-road. Obviously, this is my first time driving this. Oh yeah. Obviously, this is my first time driving an off-road car, like a proper off-road car that I've built. That's also fairly quick. So I'm pretty impressed so far. So all the crashing into the ground and stuff like that, it just doesn't slow down that much. Okay, I can slide this thing around pretty much the entire corner there, and then it shoots out of the corner very, very quickly. I mean, I'm doing 200 kilometers an hour in this thing with ease, off-road. Yeah, like I said, first time driving one of these, but like, look how fast it accelerates out of corners though. 100 to 150 in like no time. 160, 70, 180, 190. It's really, really quick.
I have to try to take it on, and obviously, or I have to take it and go against like some proper cars, because right now, like I said, these guys are very, very far behind in terms of their performance. So this isn't really a test for this car at the moment, but just driving it feels very, very easy to just control this thing off-road, which is good. Again, I can still mess around with like live tuning and stuff like that if I really need to change anything, but for right now, I think I'm happy with the way this drives. If you guys have any suggestions, if you guys obviously have played this game a lot more than me, let me know of anything specific. For example, like in drift cars in this game, adding what is it, like showcase suspension and stuff like that will get the cars to handle a little bit easier. Or is it showcase suspension, or what was it? I can't remember exactly what it was. I'm pretty sure it was like showcase suspension to add on to the drift cars because they make them handle a lot better when I'm drifting. So something like that. I've had people comment down below, and I'm very, very like thankful for you guys doing that, because I obviously get to learn more and more about the game's physics and the way the cars handle in the game. So if there's anything specific for off-road vehicles, for rally vehicles that I need to change in my suspension or anything like that, let me know, and I'll definitely go ahead and do it for future videos. But look at that, nice and dirty. It's good. It looks good. It looks good off-road. So we finally have ourselves a nice off-road STI. Alright, cool. Again, thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's build. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share it, comment, do whatever you guys want to do. But for now, that is it from me. Again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.